Athlete number 152, Australian Turia Pitt. In September 2011, she was racing in an ultramarathon that converged with an out-of-control brush fire. And Turia was caught in its path. That changed everything.
I got to checkpoint 2, which was about 25 kilometres into the race, and where we were, it was like a gorge. We were at the bottom of the gorge. We saw the fire coming, so we had two options. We could go back the way we came, but there was really high grass up to about our shoulders, so perfect fuel for the fire, or we could go up the side of the gorge, which was rocky and had less vegetation, but fire actually travels faster going uphill. So it was the fire or the frying pan kind of choice. So I went up the side of the gorge. That's the way that I chose. So I was burnt to 65% of my body. I had 7 fingers amputated.
She was in a coma for about 2 weeks. When she came out of it, I talked to her and she was able to move her head and open her eyes and look at me. And that was really reassuring because I'd gone from saying, you know, she might not live, and then I've got this connection again with my girlfriend that, you know, she looks at me in the eyes and I'm like here, and that just felt really reassuring for me to know that she knew that I was there.
When the doctors told me I had to readjust my expectations of life, and they would say, oh, you know, like, you know, you might be able to get a job, you might get married, you might be able to drive again. And inside I was just screaming because I was like, that's stuff that everyone does. So that, for me, that was, I guess, one of the most frustrating things, was that because I had an accident, suddenly everyone's expectations of me plummeted. In hospital, it was a real team effort, so between myself, Michael Hoskin, my partner, and my mum. I remember the first day I said to them that I wanted to do an Ironman. And they didn't say, oh, you know, like, that's silly. The doctor said you won't be able to run again. They just said, okay, great idea. Like, come on, we gotta go get you working. We gotta go get you training for the Ironman. You know, and I think that's, as much as I have a lot of inner strength, I think having other people that believe in you and are willing to back you, I think that's such a beautiful thing.
She's been to the darkest level there is to live. She couldn't even walk. You know, she'd scream in pain after 2 steps. And so I think this is more of a challenge for her, and to say, hey, you know, I'm alive and I'm going to challenge myself and I'm going to go until I can't give up.
You know, Michael and I, we went from boyfriend, girlfriend to patient, carer. And at times I just wanted to strangle Michael. And I'm sure at times he wanted to do the same for me. But I'm really grateful to have him in my life.
She's probably stronger than what she was before I met her. When I look at her, I see Turia. I see a beautiful Turia. She's still the girl I fell in love with.
Turia Pitt has proven anything is possible.
My journey over the past 5 years, it's been pretty extraordinary, and I never would have thought that I would have had the strength to do everything that I've done, so I'll be really proud of myself.
Turia Pitt, you are